Hello guys and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Central, and I'm bringing you another tips and tricks video. Okay, so we are going to kick this off with the Cartel Market Collections. Okay guys, so if you have ever purchased something from the Cartel Market and then used it, please bear in mind you cannot just buy something from the Cartel Market and then that's it, like just sell it or vendor it or anything like that. You have to have actually used the item for this to work. So for example, you can see that I have a Cartel Market item as my main hand weapon, which would be the Vengeance's Unsealed Lightsaber. Okay folks, so when you have added this to your collections by using the item, you open up the Cartel Market, you go over to the collections box at the top right. It will then open up a new window. What you want to do is you just want to filter the menu on the left until you find the weapons tab like I have here, and then you want to find the page with the weapon that you have previously bound to your character, and you'll notice this little inventory button here, or little box button here, or whatever you want to call that, and it will say transfer a copy of this item to your inventory. Okay, so this really is really helpful for those players out there who are sentinels and marauders or want the same weapons for their companions and things like that. Don't buy two of the same weapon on the Cartel Market when you're buying it for one character. Just buy one of the item, then add it to your collections by using the item, then come into your collections window and reclaim the item. So since you have already paid for the item, you no longer have to pay for it anymore. So if I was to click this button, it would tell me that I successfully reclaimed the item. I can click this as many times as I want and get as many copies of this item as I want for the character that I have previously bound it to. So as you can see, I have like a whole bunch of these lightsabers now in my inventory, even though I'm probably never going to use them. Okay guys, so if you want to be able to use this item on a different character, well, the thing is, you can't, because you can't send it across. But you can. So look on the bright side of things. I had you go in there for a second, didn't I? So all you need to do is go back into your collections, find an item that you bound on a previous character. So for example, if I was to go into the vehicles tab, yes, this does work for vehicles guys, anything that's from the Cartel Market you will be able to do this with. And I was to scroll all the way over to page 8, you'll see that I have unlocked the Diplomat's Meditation Hover Chair in the Cartel Market, because I have bound this mount to a previous character. So if I was to click on this box here, it will bring up this window, and it will tell me that I can now buy this mount again for 200 cartel coins. Now the prices will vary for anything else guys, but if I purchase this for 200 cartel coins, it will grant me access to this mount across my whole account. Okay, that's your whole account guys. So if I was to purchase this now, purchase, yes, it will then unlock the Diplomat's Meditation Hover Chair for me. Now all I need to do is transfer a copy of this item to my inventory. Close down the windows. So once I have transferred a copy guys, it's going to add it straight to my quick bar, and I will now be able to use this mount. It did only cost me 200 cartel coins. I will now be able to use this across any character just by simply reclaiming using the same process as I just showed you guys. So if I was to just use my mount, here we go. And it cost me 200 cartel coins only, and previously cost me a lot more. So that is a very nice tip for you guys. So don't go wasting your money on multiple weapons or multiple mounts for characters when you can unlock them in a very more simple manner. And the next tip for you today guys is going to involve the achievement tracker. So what you're going to want to do is go into your interface editor, find your achievement tracker, put it somewhere handy. I'm just going to put it in the middle of the screen just for convenience of this video guys. You're then going to open up your legacy, look for an achievement. So for example, let's find one that we haven't done. Let's say this one. When you go into an achievement that you have not yet completed and are on your way to complete, then you just need to click on the track button right here. I know you can't see because my mouse cursor is not there, but it's at the bottom right of the box on the right side of the window, and you can click on the track button, then close down the window, and on your achievement tracker it will show you what you need left to do to gain that achievement. So it's a lot easier than you just going back and forth into your legacy to check whereabouts you are with your achievement. Okay guys, so the next tip for you today is going to be on the fleet. Okay guys, I'm sure you've been on the fleet at some point before. I'm pretty sure you've been on the fleet, guys, and you've opened up the map and you're looking for your class hangar to go to, and you're looking all over and you're getting confused with the directions and you're thinking, I need to find my Jedi Knight hangar because that's where my ship is. Well guys, you no longer need to worry, because I'm going to show you something very cool and you probably haven't noticed this before. Okay guys, so you can see that I am in front of the Jedi Knight hangar, but I am going to go all the way across to the Trooper hangar. So if I go into the Trooper hangar, guys, doesn't matter which elevator you go in, you can go in any elevator you want, okay? And then you're going to see that I can't enter this phase. Well, of course I can't, because I am not a Trooper. What we're looking for is this nifty little terminal here. It only lights up when you hover your mouse cursor over it, and what you want to do is just go ahead and right click on that, and it's going to bring up a load of different destinations for you to go to, including your very own ship. Now this is right beside every single hangar for every class on the fleet only, guys. There is some on different planets. You'll have to explore and find those yourself. I'm pretty sure I'll make up to one of them. But hey, you can get to your ship from here, and lots of the daily planets, okay? Well, pretty much all the daily planets, okay guys? So if I want to go to my ship from here, I will very well damn do so. Guys, our very next quick tip is going to be for when you are stuck on something. Now decorations are really bad for being stuck on, and this looks really weird. So as you can see, I am stuck on this decoration on my guild flagship. Now it doesn't matter what you're stuck on, it can be anywhere, anything. If you are stuck, all you need to do is type in /stuck, okay, and it's going to unstuck you just like so. An alternative to this, guys, is if you click on the question mark on your toolbar at the top, there is a character stuck button at the top right of the window. You can simply just click that and it will unstuck you that way if you cannot be bothered to type, because some people are lazy just like me. Okay guys, our next quick tip is going to be on the fleet once again, and all you're going to do is go over to the Cartel Bazaar. For the Republic fleet it's the north elevator, and for the Imperial fleet it is the south elevator. Now if you've never been to the Cartel Bazaar before, guys, and all you need to know really is that it's got lots of cool vendors in here, a GTN, some of the scrap peddlers, all your cool stuff, and it's also where the Bounty Brokers Association hosts their missions or quest logs or whatever you want to call it. That's where you find it. Okay, so the most awesome thing about the Cartel Bazaar, guys, is the appearance designer. Now you can remodify your character at this designer. You can change anything you want here, almost as if you was creating a new character. So if you accidentally fuck something up on one of your characters and you happen to not notice until level 30 or something, don't worry, because you don't need to reroll a character. You can come to this terminal in the Cartel Bazaar, or if you have one on your guild ship, then awesome stuff. You can even change species, guys. The only thing that you cannot do is change your gender, but you can change absolutely everything else. Unfortunately, this does cost cartel coins, guys, so that is the only downfall on this. But if you have the cartel coins to spare, then it's awesome if you want to come change this stuff. It's pretty cheap for most of it, but when it comes to species changes, that's when it starts to get expensive. And just super fast, guys, if you come up here in the Cartel Bazaar, if you can see me, yep, over here, come to these vendors up here, check out all these vendors. They've got lots of cool stuff. All of them require different things. Make sure you come and check them out. I'm sure you're going to see something that you like. Okay, so if you're ever wondering how to split a stack, or if you're wanting to trade with somebody, crafting materials or anything, and you only want to give them so many and not all of them, you know, we all get into that situation. All you need to do is go to the item, press left shift and right click. That's left shift and right click. It'll open up this box, and you can decide how many you want to split off of the stack that you are splitting. So if we wanted to split 10 off of this stack, then we'll go to 10, press split, and it's going to drag 10 off of that. And we can reconnect them simply just by dragging one over the other, and then there you go. Okay guys, so if you're wondering how many commendations you've managed to muster up, then all you need to do is go over to your inventory, go to the currency tab at the bottom, and it's going to tell you how many cartel coins you have, how many basic commendations, elite comms, ultimate comms, fleet comms, warzone comms, ranked tokens, all that kind of good stuff. All the currency that you have, all the information will be shown here. Okay guys, I'm sure you've all heard of the companion called Treek. If you're ever wanting to buy the companion called Treek, then all you need to do is come over to the Cartel Bazaar, speak to this legacy vendor here. It's a little astromech droid. It's just as you walk into the Cartel Bazaar. Right click on him to open up the menu, and you can see that there is a mercenary contract here which unlocks the mission for you to get your companion Treek. It does cost 1 million credits, and it does require a legacy level of 40. Okay, there is an alternative to this way. There is a mercenary contract that you can buy from the cartel market, which only requires a legacy level of 10. So do not get confused guys if you go to the GTN and you see the exact same mercenary contract as you can see here, because this one does bind on use and not on pickup. Now they really do need to change this, because people do buy this one for 1 million credits from this vendor and then go sell it on the GTN for more, and people do not realize that it requires a legacy level of 40 to use, and not everybody has a legacy level 40. So please be aware of that and always check your tooltip. Always check your items before you buy. A next super quick tip for you guys is if you're going to your guild flagship and you're absolutely lazy just like I am, and you really do not want to wait for cutscenes, all you need to do is press the escape key. As soon as you see that cutscene initiating, you can spam it if you want, and it's going to skip that cutscene and get you straight onto your flagship. Okay guys, so for those of you who do not know how to augment your gear, then all you need to do is find yourself an item modification station. Right click on it. Then you want to find a piece of gear on yourself, which should be pretty easy for you to do, and then drag it over across into the box. And then at the bottom you will have a button called Upgrade Augment Slot. You just click on this, choose the required augment which you would like to implicate. So if it's MK9 then click on that, or if it's MK10 then click on that, and then you'll have to pay a fee of credits and it will apply that augment slot, which you can then slot your augment into. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you guys in the next video.